Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff, welcoming you along to Generation X Racing once again. Tonight is the penultimate round of our Gr.4 80-mile challenge, and this evening we are in Austria, at the Red Bull Ring, a rather soggy Red Bull Ring, it has to be said. Tonight we have dynamic weather on, and it's going to be R08. Rain setting or monsoon conditions for the first part of the race, then moving into R01, which is kind of like a light drizzle, so I expect that the track might dry out a bit, and then we're back to R08 for the finish. So the guys are going to be sliding all over the shop this evening, and the drivers who are in four-wheel drive machinery, that's the Lamborghini, the Veyron, the Atenza and the Alfa 155, I think should have a big advantage. So, joining me this evening, live and direct from San Antonio in Texas, where it is a balmy 82 degrees, even though Greg's just had soup for lunch, it's Biffy G!
It says definitely not soup weather here in San Antonio. It's good swimming weather, though, and boy, I wish I were here at the race right now, because I would take a few laps around the track in my Speedo. It's a sight you do not want to behold.
Even the mental image that conjures up isn't pleasant.
Yeah, it's kind of making me throw up in my mouth a little.
Oh, good. So, we have racing this evening. We've got Murcielago in the Lamborghini, which is a great car for these conditions. I found it, I think last year in Gr.4, I actually qualified on pole, but the only reason I did that was because I was driving the Lamborghini at the Nürburgring. So Murcielago in the Lamborghini, we have Splatter in the Ataxi, and we have Dale Boy in the NSX, Airport Hobo in the Veyron, Devlin in the Alfa 155, Johnny Mackers in the BMW M4, which I imagine might be a bit of a handful this evening, Willie Ham in the McLaren Spoon in the, what is that? He's in the McGann Trophy 11. A good shout, my friend.
He's in the cockroach.
Kobayashi Maru in the is that the, no, what's he in? Oh no, he's in the SLS. The SLS.
Okay.
Nino in the other McGann Trophy 11. Ginger Ninja in the Sylvia, I think. Beautifully bedecked Sylvia, and Random Toxie in the Corvette, which, yes, should be interesting.
So,
yes.
Not exactly born where the weather was wet.
No, quite. I imagine it comes as quite a shock to Corvettes when they get rained on for the first time.
Well, it does rain a bit in Bowling Green, Kentucky, where those things are manufactured, but not like it does here in the Styrian Mountains.
Indeed. Okay, so we're about just over halfway through qualifying, and Murcielago is leading the way at the moment with a 1.5 second lead over Splatter. Go on, Rob! Come on, Rob.
Boy!
Let's see if we've got a podium in you this evening. Brilliant stuff.
Come on.
And we've already checked the car, and he has Princess Leia and Han Solo
nice
on board this evening. Yes, nice cinnamon buns indeed. So, Greg, do you want to run through the table results? Whatever you fancy doing.
Oh, sounds good. Let's go with last week's results. All right, start out with, let's see, where were we? Monza, the full track. And we're going to start out with Willie Ham in the lead in the mighty McLaren. And dropped a 157.1 for his trouble. Fastest lap overall. And Lenio in the McGann Trophy Cockroach 11 came in a distant second. Matt MacGyver in the 458 Fezza got fourth position because Airport Hobo, who actually finished in third place, got a nasty little time penalty for hitting at the wrong time. So 30 seconds knocked off of his time drops him down into sixth position. That gives MacGyver third place, the final podium position. Splatter in the Atenza, a taxi. And Kobayashi Maru round out the top five. And we have Airport Hobo, Ginger Ninja, Push P, Mr. Kaneda, Darlo Boy, Spoon, Arnis, and Random Toxie who finish everything out. Spoon and Arnis lost their positions due to pit violation and a stint violation, meaning, I'm going to guess, and Mark helped me out with this, that it was probably a tire change at the wrong time. And Random Toxie finally... Yeah, is that what it was?
I think he only did 1 lap on the hards or something. He didn't do the 3 laps minimum on the hard compounds.
There you go. Okay, so a little bit of a tire violation. And that drops him down into 12th, where he was already, so no harm, no foul. All right, let's look at the standings after I say hello to Kaneda. Kaneda, it's hi. Hi there, good to talk to you.
Oh, hi, Kaneda, yes, and congratulations on the new job, mate, as well.
Yes,
Good stuff.
Fantastic.
Good work, my friend.
We're all really happy for you. It's great to hear that. All right, let's go to the standings. And we have our last week's winner still solidly, firmly, immovably in first position with 526 total points and lots of purples to his name. Airport Hobo in second. He's just popped up a spot. Murcielago, because he missed last week's race. Even though Airport Hobo got that penalty, Murcielago was nowhere to be found. Probably slept in.
Yeah, it's nice to see Murcielago's managed to wake up for this week's race. So well done, mate.
Oh God! And so he drops a notch. Johnny Mackers continues to stay in 4th place. Hasn't moved somehow in that BMW M4. As somehow after missing last week's race, he hasn't moved an inch. Linio is in 5th position. He hasn't moved either. Same with Kobayashi Maru in 6th, Matt MacGyver in 7th. Darlo Boy drops a spot to 8th position. Splatter and Simon stay in 9th and 10th, do not move. And the rest of the field, we got Spoon, Arnis, Push P, Kaneda, who is on the chat. Hi, Kaneda. Icer Devlin, Devlin Calypso, Random Toxie, myself somehow, Reedy, M. Pika 81, and Leo Smiley Face, whose name I love, but we never get to see, round out the rest of the field. So, Mark, I'm going to kick it back over to you while I get splashed with some of these rooster tails.
Right, okay. Spiffy, good work. Right, so nothing's really changed. We've got Murcielago in a 1.5 second lead. Open my gob and it changes. Airport Hobo's just gone 1.3 seconds faster than Murcielago. So that's a big gap. I wonder if the track's drying out. That seems to be the sort of sensible conclusion. So the track's drying out, the guys are going faster, so I would expect everyone to start putting in better times, although they better get a wriggle on because they've only got a couple of minutes left. So yeah, Airport Hobo in the Veyron, who's just spun nicely. Turn 2, I think that is. So Murcielago on a 1:49, although he's 0.2 up on his fastest lap at the moment. So
just like to say hello to Arnis as well, who's just joined us.
Hello, Arnis. Good evening, my friend. Okay, so
Arnis has given us 6 foam fingers. I think that's a real.
Give it us what?
He's given us the foam fingers. I don't know if you guys have those in England, but it's kind of a thing here and sort of a joke. I'll never forget. My wife and I went to WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca for most people, to watch a race, and they had foam fingers for IndyCar, so I went and got a foam finger, and just as a joke, I handed it to my wife around a bunch of people that were standing around and said, "Happy anniversary!" And oh my God, you should have heard the groans. And a lady walked up to my wife real quiet and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Yeah, you're a lucky girl.
It wasn't her anniversary, so you know.
Yeah, I think she probably reminds herself how lucky she is on a daily basis. So,
she better.
Okay, so Devlin's jumped up to 3rd. Splatter's just jumped to 2nd. So the track is definitely drying. The guys are going faster and faster. So Lidio has gone up into third from absolutely nowhere.
Oh, he's dropped down to fifth very suddenly.
Yeah, Ginger Ninja's gone third. Johnny Macassey, I think whoever left their last quali laps till the very end is probably going to do well. I don't think Ginger Ninja was anywhere, and he's just jumped right up into. So he's still going. Just jumped right up into third.
Willie's still on a scorcher.
He is. He's down in ninth at the moment.
Let's see if he can pick it up. Well, he's on wet tires and a drying track. Doesn't seem to be heating his tires up too badly at the moment.
I think a lot of the guys had swapped to Inters. Well, Murcielago certainly did.
Well, Willie's braving the wets. Let's see how he does. Boop, up to third.
Okay. Here comes Random Toxie.
Come on, Toxie.
Mighty Corvette. Come on, son.
Zoop. Oh, no change.
Okay.
And that's it. Rest from the pits.
So I think everyone else is done. Okay, so that track was definitely drying out pretty quickly. So it could turn the race on its head in the middle of the race. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see in the fullness of time. But yeah, it could be interesting. I assumed because it was RO1, it was going to stay sort of fairly damp on track, but you can see a massive dry line there now.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, could be interesting. But I definitely still think the four-wheel drive guys are going to be bossing it this evening.
Gotta say, 145 in crap conditions on rain tires is a decent lap.
Yep, it surely is. It surely is. I'm just trying to think what is it like high 130s you usually do around?
Gr.4, yeah, pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Marky, yeah.
Sorry, I just nearly spat my drink all over the my cream carpet there. That would not have got down well.
I don't want to hear what you did with your carpet, man.
No, quite. Moving swiftly on. Right, so our starting grid for this evening, we have the homeboy, Murcielago, in the Lamborghini Huracan in pole with a brilliant lap of 1:45.6. Splatter in second. Excellent drive,
Whoop,
Rob.
whoop.
I wonder if that's his highest quali finish. I don't know, but well done, Rob. Brilliant stuff for 1:46.4 in the A
so
taxi.
close.
Yep. Willie Ham in third, rounding off the podium for the start in the McLaren 650S of 1:46.6. Ginger Ninja in fourth in the Silvia 1:46.6. Johnny Mackers in the M4 at 1:46.7. Lino in the McGann Trophy 11 at 1:47.8. Airport Hobo in the Veyron 1:48.3. Devlin in the Alpha 155 in 8th at 1:49.5. Darlow Boy in the NSX a 1:51.9. Random Toxie in the Corvette a 1:52.5. Spoon in the other McGann in a 1:53.6. And Kobayashi Maru bringing up the rear and a 1:54.3. So there we have it.
Yeah, I've got to say, well done, Splatter.
Amen. That's an epic finish.
God, what a run. He just gets faster every week.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll have to see how self-deprecating he is after the race, but because that is Rob's mantra after all.
I hope he's going to
struggle.
I hope he bosses it in the chat. Oh my God, this rubs the noses in it.
Oh well, yeah, Christ, I would absolutely. But yeah, great drive, Rob. Well done, my friend. Well done. So yeah, we've got two four-wheel drive cars in the top two. Surprised to see the Veyron so far down.
Yeah, it's a little shocking. It's fast track. You would expect that thing to be a boss in straight lines.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Murcielago is saying it really makes a big difference on the wets and have to. Oh, Splatters! Murcielago says all-wheel drive for the win. Good evening, Darlo.
Hello, mate.
Let's see. Well, we got 3 watching right now. Come on, let's everybody who is not
A
participating.
mighty 3 watching.
Yeah, jump on in, you guys. We know there's some of you
Thank
at
you.
home.
Yes, thank you for taking time out of your evening to join us. And please do harangue Spiffy in the chat. I can't see the chat, unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
unless I look on my phone. But yes, Spiffy will be taking care of all your chat requirements this evening.
I will do my best. You might notice a certain lack of alacrity as I manipulate things here. Turn on fans and whatnot because it's very, very hot where I am.
Piss off, Spiffy.
Do I mean to rub it in? Of course I did.
Piss off. So that 82 degrees is like that's one of the ones you can flip, isn't it? That's 28 degrees centigrade, I believe.
Yeah, it is exactly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, God, you swine.
You know what? I'm a swine until about mid-April, and then you're going to be very happy you live in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
once
Fair enough. Well,
once it reaches 40 degrees here.
Okay. Well, I'm actually sitting here with a rug across my knees, if that helps.
Now, so's my wife because the AC is on.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? That's why you think I had soup.
Yeah. Well,
it's like it's 70 in here, man. I gotta have some soup. Freezing.
Wow. Have they started?
No, we're just doing a little practice. Well, I hope not.
I was just like, yeah, Airport Hobos had a hell of a start if he's up in first.
You gotta be kidding. No, they're in the pits. Oh, thank God, it's practice. Okay. How did they do that? I was watching
just
for
like,
it. Jeez.
I didn't see a countdown or anything. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm really getting bad.
Oh God, I swear I was staring at it, just waiting for it to say the race was about to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that legendary attention to detail has vanished without a trace this evening. But okay, so I guess
I'm just getting their last bits of practice.
Kobayashi Maru.
Can't hardly blame it. It's very wet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone else is in the pits waiting.
Thank Christ for that.
Their wipers on blast. Oh my God.
Okay, so Canada said he's watching the stream trying to figure out who's in Rob's taxi. Now, Canada, me and Greg are usually terrible at this, but I nailed it. I nailed it before we actually came on air. So
I'm usually picking actors and actresses from the 50s and 60s, you know. You know.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Frank Sinatra was a great singer. What do you know about music?
Yeah, quite.
Get off my lawn.
Good evening, Willie. 7 seconds until the final start. Excellent. Thanks. Yes, quite. I can remember when it was all fields, that sort of thing.
Here we go.
Lovely.
Hey. Come on, boys. Don't spin. Traction on. All right, Murray. Give us the call.
Elegant. Right, okay.
You know I can't get enough of it.
And it's go!
Oh, Bachelor, it's a great start!
Splatter's gonna take the lead into the first corner.
Yes!
He's off the line. Go on, Rob!
Oh, yeah, babe.
Oh, no, he's just missed his braking. Okay, well, that was short-lived, but anyway.
We're seeing.
So Murcielago and Airport Hobo's up into third, but looks like he's alongside Rob, so he could be making a move into, well, turn 2 proper, I suppose.
Great view.
Oh, he's there already. Yeah. Good stuff. No gold bikini though, Rob. That's disappointing.
That would have been the first time I got it right. It was such a good view.
Okay, so you've got Willie Ham into 4th, Ginger Ninja 5th, Johnny Macca's 6th. I assume everyone's going to be on the full wet. Yep.
Yeah, wretched.
Completely understandable. Yeah. I don't know why. I think Justin has something against the Red Bull Ring because I very rarely remember having a dry race around
I
here.
can't remember the last one.
Yeah.
He hates us. He really hates us.
So Rob's managed to pick up. Yeah, Rob's managed to pick up a half-second penalty, but I don't think he's going to be alone on that front this evening. I think it will be bedecked with penalties throughout the field.
Yeah, it's rather harsh.
Yeah. So is Willie gonna get past Rob coming down the back straight? No, he's not.
Airport Hobo just brought the rears out real good. He managed to hold on.
Yeah, so it's a battle of the all-wheel drives up front for the podium positions at the moment. We've got Murcielago in the Lambo, Airport Hobo in the Bugatti Veyron, and Splatter in the Taxi, the Mazda. So come on, Rob, bring it home, mate. Podium for you tonight, I think.
Ooh, Willie's looking neat in the McLaren. Oh, nice race between Darlow and Jinja.
Yeah.
5 and 6.
In the Manga Boys.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Yes, the battle of the Japanese artwork. Although Devlin's having a bit of it now. He's coming up alongside Darlow Boy by the look of it.
Yeah. Oh, around the outside.
Oh no, he's a bit further.
Yeah.
Ginger, sorry. Yeah. Oh no, Rob!
What? No! What's he done?
Well, that's exactly what you want to do in these conditions: is clog up your grooves on your tyres with gravel. He wrote the book on that. So okay, so Willie's up at. So Willie goes up into third, and Rob's dropped right back. Oh, God, the commentator's curse has kicked in early. Lap 2. And Airport Hobo's gone into the lead. Although he's gone really wide.
He's going to take a half second for that.
That's got to be a penalty, isn't it?
Oh,
that's
maybe
not,
another.
That will be, so.
Let's see what happens. He's going to tick off another one. Oh, no, he skated past that.
I don't know if they're more lenient in the wet. The penalty's more lenient in the wet? I don't know.
I don't know. It's Austria, so you tell me.
Yeah. They play it with a straight bat over there, so I just wondered whether the algorithm was a bit more, gave you a bit more of a leeway.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just sliding all over the shop. I don't know.
Vocabulary.
That's no. So one thing I got about I've been to Germany a couple of times, and because I did German A level at college, and it's just a very, very aggressive language.
Yes, it is.
Everyone shouts. It's really quite it's quite extraordinary.
I don't think they actually.
Oh, Airport Hobo's got his arse in the gravel now. Oh, how he held on to that is beyond me.
Look at Merch taking advantage of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Airport Hobo's giving it a bit of a drift into, I think that's Rauch, isn't it, that corner?
I think you're right.
Or Smoke. Smoke is what it means. I was a bit worried about Willie earlier when we were seeing him in quality, and he was back in 9th or whatever it was. Yeah. But normal service has been resumed, and he's definitely the front runner in the 2-wheel drive cars.
Well, I fully expected Murcielago to pick him up on that penalty, and it just goes to show you the power that Bugatti has.
Yeah, and I guess it's because it's wet and they're not going quite so fast. You don't quite get the delta, do you? So, but they're certainly going at it, these two up front. They're 10 seconds ahead of anybody else.
It's quite a scrap.
Indeed. See if Murcielago's going to try anything down into turn 2 proper.
give it a go on the replay, but keyboards decided it wasn't very nice.
Excellent.
So thanks, Sony. Thanks a lot.
Excellent. Sony keyboard.
Indeed.
Well, that's a bit posh, isn't it?
Well, no, it's not a Sony keyboard. It's just Sony doesn't like
Oh,
keyboards
Sony.
that much, yes.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Not
Yes.
a big
Sorry.
fan of keyboards, particularly ones that don't say Sony.
Yes. Not surprised. Not surprised. So it still appears to be tipping down. I can't see the rain letting up just yet. So we split into equal thirds. We should have 10 in RO8, 10 in RO1, and then 10 in RO8 again to finish it off. But as we know from the other week, where the hell were we? Oh, it was Le Mans, wasn't it? For the Gr.4 last week, where it didn't split into equal thirds at all.
No, it did not.
In fact,
Wild time.
I was shouting at it to start raining because we got nearly halfway through the race and no rain, and then oh, did it rain, and oh, did it make a difference?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of action on track, but boy, as soon as that rain came down, oh, life was good.
Oh God, it was hilarious.
Unless you were actually driving.
Yeah, I think I was watching King Racer, wasn't it? He was in the Supra. He was doing 70 miles an hour down one of the straights.
Oh.
Because that's all he could do without losing it. So yeah, none of that tonight. It's going to be pretty wet all the way through. So okay, so Willie has picked up a penalty, but as we've seen, that doesn't necessarily mean a loss of place. But Devlin's a bit closer behind him. Devlin's up there in 4th place this evening. Well done, my friends. Good stuff. So I think the Alpha, the 155, is a 4-wheel drive car. So he's definitely getting. Yes, he's right up behind Woody there, coming out of the that right-hander.
And if he doesn't pick him up here, which it looks like he might, well, I think he'll definitely pick him up on the penalty.
Yeah, he's definitely close enough to where it's going to make a difference. So Woody and Darlow boy are driving really well to keep anywhere near one of the 4-wheel drive cars. So good stuff, chaps. Keep it up. So Splatter is back up into 7th, and now coming up behind Ginger Ninja. He's gone wide there though. Okay, so Devlin up into 3rd. Excellent stuff, well done, mate. All the other cars snaking around and generally having to very much watch themselves through the corners. But I think with the 4-wheel drive you can just plant it that bit earlier, can't you? And
yes. And somehow Lenio has dropped all the way to the back.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, he's been very impressive, Lenio. Lenio! I'd be interested to see what car he picks for next Gr.4 season, because he seems like he's pretty quick. Obviously he doesn't like the rain very much, but he's been really quick in our races this season. So, and I think he started sort of halfway through. He certainly hasn't raced the whole season, so it'd be interesting to see if he can battle it out for the podium places next season.
And astoundingly quick in what most people consider a slow car.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he was gifted 2nd place slightly at Monza last week, but I couldn't believe he was in 3rd anyway. But you know, given how the lack of pace it has down the straights, when that racetrack is essentially 3 straights bolted together with a couple of chicanes. So
exactly.
Yeah,
not what we would have expected with that car.
No, absolutely not.
And I've been looking back at the tables, and I don't see where it has where it's been sped up any. It's been given any more power. It's just it's a good handling car, and you expect it to be good in corners, but on a speed track, like Monza or like Le Mans. We just don't expect you to perform that well. It's been insane.
Yes, I think we've probably been doing Lidio a disservice in saying we think they've nerfed the car again or unnerfed it, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's just him. he's just a great driver. So
he really
congratulations, mate.
Oh,
someone's just flown into the pits.
Line. Yeah, Murcielago got a great line into turn 2.
Okay, so back into the lead. Yeah, these two, I think I think that this race could well come down to when they pit and if they encounter any traffic when they come out of the pits, because they will not be separated at the moment.
Well, Hobo tried the over-under just then. Didn't work.
Around the outside.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drifting around every corner. This is great stuff.
Oh, and this is about locked metal.
Yep. They're yep. Really are very, very close.
Can we stay here for a minute, Mark?
Yeah, I think so, mate. This is, I'm just intrigued to see. It's difficult to tell whether it's actually not raining as hard as it was. Because I assume at some point it's going to start. Does the track look any drier? Not really.
Oh, Merch just picks up a half second.
Oh,
so
no! Okay.
The wipers aren't going crazy right now, so maybe just slightly less wet. And Merch goes wide.
That's going to be another half second there for sure.
Oh, for sure. Gotta be. No, unless, maybe...
Yeah, no, second.
No.
Ouch!
Uh-huh.
Blimey.
Did we not see that coming?
Although Airport Hobo was nowhere near the apex on that corner.
No,
but,
really
gets away
asserting
with it.
himself around that one.
Second and a half. That could be the race right there.
Yeah. Well, given the conditions, I wouldn't. Oh well. Yeah. As ordered, the conditions come into play.
Yep. But these two are bossing it. I mean, they're 22 seconds ahead of third place.
Yeah, Murcielago's gonna have to pray for Airport Hobo to get a penalty here.
And they're both. Am I right in saying they're both? I know Murcielago is, but is Airport Hobo on a controller as well?
I believe he is. Yes.
Yeah. So I can't help thinking that helps in the wet, because you can kind of correct oversteer and whatnot a bit quicker, because you just whack the. Oh, Murcielago's in.
The
track must be dry now. Okay,
yeah.
He must be coming on for inters, surely.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. May as well take a big whack like that.
Yeah. So So this is the undercut, I guess, isn't it?
Sure looks.
He's betting on being quicker on the inters.
Well, if you look at how that fat ant is swinging her ass out, I mean, there's no reason not to go on inters and just try to pick up speed in the straights.
Yeah, because you can see the line is drying as well, can't you, on track?
Exactly.
So that's definitely. So actually, weirdly enough, it is kind of third of the way through the race. So it is working according to the dynamic settings.
And I was going to mention that he's not got a lot of wear on the wet tires, so the line isn't that dry yet.
Yeah. Well, you can see on the dampometer, can't you, that it's just slightly, it's about halfway.
It's Inter's time. And look at the race for third.
So that's almost slick territory, isn't it?
Yeah, getting close. Although, who was it? Splatter just picked up some curb.
Oh my God! Look at that! Splatter's going through the third.
Yeah. He just picked up
Rob.
Final podium spot there, and he's got the inside.
Three wide into the hairpin.
Quick in that thing. How is he keeping that NSX straight in these conditions?
I honestly don't know. They're doing a hell of a job, these guys really are. And
Really.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what Merch has picked up. Intermediates, you called it.
Okay, but yeah, because it's looking pretty dry now. It's almost down to the don't. Darlow Boy went right across the corner there. That might be another penalty for him.
He just ran him off. He's good.
Okay, so Splatter is up into third.
Yes. And look at Han Solo saying, "We're number one." Yeah, you heard the moment. No, commentators curse. Oh, shut up,
you
Spiffy.
Didn't, did you?
I did.
Oh,
twice.
Okay. Brilliant. Good stuff.
Oh, God. Keep my gob shut.
But so Rob needs to get a wriggle on and put some distance in between himself and Woody, so that although that looks penalty-ish as well. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, good God.
But he's pulling away, so I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Woody and Darlow Boy
and
going past
sector,
him.
I would have.
Excellent. You know I can't see that, Greg, so I do rely on you're like my seeing-eyed dog. Tell me what colour it is.
Yes, master.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. I'm your seeing eye dog, and you're the one that sees in black and white. Go figure.
Yeah, exactly. God, I wish it was that easy. Life would be a lot easier if I saw in black and white, to be fair.
Life would be an old Hitchcock movie.
Yes, it would. So Rob's pulled out a bit of a lead here, and Darlow Boy and Woody battling behind him. This could really work out to Rob's favour. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're soon going to find out. But
okay, so
I think he's done enough. I think he's done enough.
And I think you're right.
Well done, Rob.
Will you look
Good
at
stuff.
That?
God, am I calling it or what?
Oh, and am I impressed? For you and
Call
Rob.
me Nostradamus. Yes, exactly.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
The
Yeah.
nose knows. All right. Oh, that was a bad pun even for a guy my age. All right. Ooh, nice little battle between 10 and 11 there. Spoon and Lenio. Two whose names.
Oh, the McGanns. Yeah, the Battle of the McGanns. Who doesn't love that?
Battle of the Renault Roaches.
Yep. Okay, well, actually, Marie's keeping it ahead of him at the moment, so doing a great job. Just Spiffy, what do you think of this track for a Formula One track? I think it's absolute rubbish.
Do you?
It's not long enough.
Yeah, it's not, but being an American and liking short tracks, I have to say it's one of my favorites. It's all about the speed. It's all about getting, it's all about finishing with a flourish. Especially coming around that last corner. I absolutely love it. They come around that final turn and into the front straight.
I just don't think it's an interesting enough track.
Oh no, not at all. It's not.
It's really just really not interesting, and it's bloody short. I mean, I don't know what. I shudder to think what lap times they do.
Oh my God! Did you see Kobayashi Maru? That
he came in like a wrecking ball.
God, help me. Okay.
There's missing your breaking points, and there's missing your breaking points, and that was absolutely. I think he forgot where he was.
But a flair for the dramatic. Let's go ahead. I gotta watch that one more time. That was beautiful.
Makes for great viewing.
It was balletic. Yes! Oh, one.
Boom.
And brings it
Exocet
around
missile.
the other way so he doesn't get dizzy. Oh, that was lovely. Well done.
Epic stuff from our team principal there. Yeah, track's depth is almost bone dry in some places. So this is, if you've got the cojones, I think it's now the time to whack on slicks, and you'd probably be what, 2-3 seconds a lap faster than
Yes.
anyone else.
Oh,
You'll be in
yeah.
big trouble when it starts racing again. But
Well, you sure want to get off the
raining,
wets.
sorry.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Splatter, though, he's about ready to run out of fuel. So if I tell you what, if he wants to get some speed on it, maybe the time to get on the softs.
And I was just.
What did I
I
miss?
was just watching. Sorry, I just flicked a Darlow boy as he was coming out of the pits. You know, because when it's wet, that pit exit is an absolute nightmare. And I don't know what he's doing. He's
back and clean across the track. Come on, take it out of reverse, man. There you go. Oh,
he can't
Darlow
keep the
boy.
bloody thing straight. He's put racing softs on.
Oh, he has. Okay. All right, Rob. Forget what I said.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, whatever
That
that
was a
was.
stupid
don't do that.
idea. Yeah, if
All right,
you're
we're gonna
listening-
watch
if
him
you-
one more time here. Darlow, come out of the pits. And,
If you're listening,
oh,
any of the drivers are listening, do not listen to a word I say.
you should have seen one of the cars go by. Just missing.
Yeah, God, that's absolutely
God.
knackered his race,
Oh,
isn't
my
it? Because
God,
he was up for battling for third and fourth, wasn't he?
Yes,
and
he
he's now
was.
back
And we
in
got
10th.
Splatter in the pits. I'm dying to know what tire he's going on. What do you think, Inters?
Well, I think that's the sensible choice, but is sensible a word we usually associate with?
We're talking Rob
latter?
here. Boy, look
Yeah.
at Princess Leia. Looks like she's selling leggings on QVC or something.
Quite so, quite so. I never realised how big Harrison Ford's finger is either.
Yeah, I bet Princess Leia did. Hey!
But yeah, I know exactly. That's,
Did I mark this as not for kids? Yes, I did. Okay.
yes, he did. Yes.
Oh,
I think we-
Darlow! Buddy! Sweetie, pal, honey, baby.
Has he done it again?
Oh, yes. Yes,
So
right,
Splatter
the,
is. Oh yeah, brave call. But he's not supposed to be using the softs either.
No, no, Darlow.
So that's a double whammy.
Oh,
But
man.
I think. Oh wow! Oh, bloody hell!
Oh, what have I missed?
I think that Darley just did a 720.
Oh, he did. Wow. Okay. That was
But oh no, he's doing the other way now. Oh,
okay. I
good
think
grief!
this
This
is
is too cruel. Like,
at this point.
yeah, I can't actually, in all sensitivity, watch this. It's like kicking a puppy. So Airport Hobo is into the pits. Murcielago goes through into first.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the undercut was massive there.
Oh, it's huge.
Absolutely massive.
What is
You know,
happening? to Splatter?
Airport Hobo's
Oh, what's he on? What's he on? Wets.
enters.
You said Airport Hobo, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Airport Hobo's on wet?
Yeah, well, he hasn't gone in.
Maybe. I thought he was just in the pits. How did
he's
Murcielago
really
get past him?
Splatter's gone in. Splatter's come out on Inters. Okay,
No.
smart.
Airport Hobo was a mile in there's a thing that says outlap above his time.
Wait a minute.
Which is-
It does. Oh my God! He just fueled up. He didn't change his tires. Okay.
So he is absolutely banking on it pissing down with rain again very shortly.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him.
He must be. But because Murcielago was behind like a couple of seconds. He's got put the inters on, come out. He's absolutely roaring ahead now.
Yeah, I think what Airport Hobo was banking on was the shorter time in the pits, but a tire change isn't more than a couple of seconds.
Unless it's spectacularly close, I don't get that strategy.
No.
Especially as you can see, he's worn his wets, and with the track so dry, he's going to be rinsing through them. You know,
He
you're
is,
seeing
and
he's
taking
going
on a
wide.
full load of fuel too.
Yeah, so he's definitely wants to one stop, but
Well, we're
he
halfway
better
through the race.
be doing his rain dance.
Yeah, for sure.
get his headdress on and wave his tomahawk in the air and start doing the rain dance, because it ain't coming at the moment. Yeah,
No offense to our
Murcielago's pulling
First
on.
Nations friends.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Pale face speak with forked tongue and all that.
Or pork fun.
pork fun.
This
Yes.
is one of my favorite things to eat.
But, well, absolutely, isn't it? Yes, isn't it everyone's?
Oh, Devlin up in fifth is looking smart. Trying to stay on the wet.
Yeah, they all are, aren't they?
Oh my God, they better. I think Splatter has definitely made the wisest decision here. Of tires. Because look at the speed he gets out of that corner.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really putting up on the back of these guys now. What's Woody on? Is he on? He's on wets. Okay.
He's on the wets, and so is Devlin. And Devlin is definitely the faster car.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Has he missed his braking point? No.
Yeah. He's good. He's good.
Okay,
Get
excellent,
the
excellent
over-under.
pass.
Yeah,
Excellent
I thought Willie
pass.
tried the over-under on him, but didn't pan out. Listen to that little alpha scream.
It really does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's
Absolutely superb.
angry nest of hornets. As if there were another kind. Oh, and Splatter's got him on the inside line there.
Yes, he has.
Look at that, takes him.
But Will's got the inside line coming into Rauch. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. Okay, Rob's got his nose in front.
He does, and Willie had to take the wet, trying to keep those tires cool.
So, yeah, there's a couple of guys betting on it raining very soon.
Yeah. Gotta be.
Airport Hobo being one, Woody definitely being another. Although Devlin's on the wets as well. Then
Devlin's taking the wide line, trying to keep on the water. That's put Splatter.
Here comes
Good
Splatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to get him here.
Okay, so Rob stayed on the dry and
Trying
then
to
dips
stay in
over
the
to the.
slipstream. I don't know. Is that going to wet his tires too much?
So, no, do you I mean, I guess the slipstream is affected by the wet,
Yeah,
so it's probably not as strong. Yeah.
Well, certainly about the lack
water.
of speed. I don't know about the water, but certainly lack of speed, as you mentioned earlier. But it certainly benefited him in this instance because he got so much momentum coming out of that corner and this one.
Here he goes.
There he is.
Yeah. And Rob is off.
Oh, yeah. A couple of brilliant moves.
Check out Ginger Ninja's intermediates.
Where's Ninja? I don't have him.
Third.
Third? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They're quite warm.
A bit gummy.
I don't think they're virtually slicks at the moment. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be much use should it rain again.
No. No, he's got the Wrigley radials on right now.
He has indeed. Murcielago is pulling away. He's 12 seconds ahead now.
Oh yeah, and climbing quickly.
But we think Airport Hobo's not stopping again, but those wets aren't great.
No, but pay attention to the tire wear between him and Murcielago. And
okay.
mind you, Murch has changed tires.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. So, if I was a betting man, and I know what Murcielago's like, I don't think he'd come in for wets if it starts raining again. He's got a 13-second lead. He's got, they got 13 laps after this one. I think he'd probably stick it out there.
Looks like Hobo's just past Kobayashi Maru. And coming up on Random Toxie in the vet. And Random Toxie's not having a bad race in that piece of Detroit iron.
Yeah. Well, he's having a race with these guys. So this is exactly what we wanted to see. He's having a race with Justin, which is brilliant. Both in rather inappropriate machinery to be driving in the wet.
Certainly for this track, yeah.
Yeah.
And I called it Detroit iron. I'm sorry, it's Bowling Green iron.
You say it's Kentucky?
It is in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Yep, it is the land of
Kentucky.
Mammoth Cave. interestingly enough, the Bowling Green facility has a Corvette museum. And several years ago, one of those caves underground that they did not know about collapsed. They're all made of limestone, and so as the water runs underneath, they dissolve
bigger.
over time.
Yep.
The whole museum full of these beautiful cars went right into a giant sinkhole.
Jesus Christ.
Pictures of it online. Take a look.
Yeah,
Sad.
well, I know I will do now. That's wow.
It was a sad, sad day for those of us who worship that car.
Wow. Okay.
It's really Americans' only foray into an actual sports car, and it hurt a lot of feelings.
I can imagine. But Kentucky, also famous for the Colonel's special recipe as well, of course.
It
and
is.
the horse race, I believe they have a
The
Kentucky Derby is
Churchill
quite
Downs,
big,
yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, we named it after one of your prime ministers.
And one of my friends actually, he's called Churchill. So,
Is that right?
Yeah. No relation, I don't believe, but.
It's Great Britain, so probably.
Yeah. Give me 6 and all that.
Give me 3!
Oh God, bloody hell! Darling boy, he's really. Yeah.
Oh, Darlow boy,
man.
come on, bud. Where's he at?
Every time he touches the wet, he's just off. He was flying past. Well, this is really going to bloody annoy him now because he was racing with Ginger Ninja earlier,
Jesus.
and now he's just had to let him through to lap him.
You know, if this track dries out and he takes he takes 5 more places, I am going to bow down to him like he was Gandhi.
Well, quite, but I think it's going to start raining again soon, isn't it? Or it should do.
It's supposed to, but who knows?
But it's dry as a bone.
Who's off? At the back.
No, Justin.
It's Justin.
Justin.
Okay.
Justin's got racing softs on as well.
He does.
He set the bloody conditions. How the hell did?
Oh, he's coming to the pits. He's like, screw this, I'm out. Yeah,
yes.
Let's see if I can get a look. No, all we got is him off the track. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Okay.
That's a shame. So Murcielago is running away with
22.5 seconds ahead.
But
I mean,
not
to
for
be
long
honest,
on those tires.
No. I
There's
think the
not
first
a
sign
drop of wet till you
no,
hit the...
it's absolutely bone dry on the racing line. So
Yeah.
I think first sign of rain, he's going to be in.
Gotta be.
Wet or winters, I don't think it really matters, but because I think Airport Hobo is going to have to as well. Looking at the state of his tyres.
I'm rooting like hell for Darlow boy here at this point. If he can stay on that racing line, who knows? He's fighting with Ninja right now, trying to get back on the lead lap. There he goes.
There he goes. So he's unlapped himself, has he?
For the moment, he's not going to get the over-under here, or is he? He is!
Oh, yes, he does! Wow, look at that! He got the extra grip on the racing line, and
stay
whoosh,
off the curb.
there he goes.
Oh,
and he does, okay.
Come on, Darlow.
Well, yeah. I've been proved wrong before.
Ignore the blue flag.
Virtually every race, to be fair. Well, this would be epic, but I think now's the time. It might start raining.
Yeah, good job.
Wish we could see the weather radar. I really do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That would be something that PD should add. Okay, Airport Hobo looks like might have gotten passed by Lenio. Let's have a look. Well, he's getting the blue flag waved on him. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna run back and see if
Lenio's on mediums.
Is he now? Oh, he is.
So that'll be so he's unlapped himself.
He
Yeah,
has.
so he's unlapped himself from Airport Hobo.
Yeah, Airport Hobo got very, very wide. Still in second place, but he's on full wets, and they are worn out.
So Spoon's on mediums as well, just on the fastest lap of the race, a 1:41.0, which is epic.
Oh,
but look how wide the racing line is now. That dry line is huge.
Yeah, it's fully dry.
You don't really have to be that careful.
Oh, look at he's going for a drift.
So yeah, well, I
Hasn't
could
hurt
have
him any.
virtually guaranteed that was going to happen.
Oh yeah, no, but it hasn't hurt him any.
No, he's far enough ahead of.
What's Darlow got? Okay, so he's coming up to...
The Darlow boy's just under 139.7.
No! Oh.
But on illegal tyres.
Oh,
So,
is that... Oh, they're not... Oh, that's right. Mediums are the only ones allowed.
Mediums, hards, inters and wets, yeah. I'm not
that's-
quite sure why we do that, but them's the rules.
Strange. Yeah, he obviously didn't know. Bold choice.
Old choice garden. I
He's
think
picked
we
up
went
another
down our...
Sorry?
Yeah, I think we went down our dodgeball rabbit hole at Red Bull Ring last time, didn't we?
Yeah, I believe we did. Because what else was there to do? It was raining. But this is a different story right here. This is all playing out very, very differently here. We were not expecting a dry line. And Justin, I take back everything I said, bitching about rain races. This is a brilliant choice, mate. Brilliant choice.
Yes, I didn't say anything against it, Justin. It was just Greg.
Oh, sure, throw me under the bus.
Well, you were throwing yourself under the bus. I just thought I'd put a foot in while you were there.
I was apologizing. I was trying to be the better man.
Yes, well, of course.
And that almost never happens, so, drink it in.
Quite.
Ooh.
Oh, Lenio's just binned it.
Has he now?
Yeah, and Darlow boy is up into 9th.
Look at this. Let's see what happened with Lenio here. Okay. I went too far back. Oh, just trying to make the last corner and gets a foot wrong. All right, so he's on the mediums. Darlow's on the softs, which he should be.
The illegal softs.
Yes.
Although, I wonder what Justin State's going to be on it, because he was on the softs.
Oh,
And they're both of these guys are coming up to potentially unlap themselves from Airport Hobo in a sec.
Right. Well, if
Who
I know
is
Justin,
struggling.
it's
Look
team
at-
principal. Oh, what?
Look at the state of Airport Hobo's wet.
Oh.
There's a bloody great big black cloud over the top of the racetrack, but can't see any droplets as yet. But he's going to need to change those
He's
anyway.
got to come in. He's trying desperately to get some water on him.
They're going to be absolutely bugger all use.
Well, yeah,
and
Darlow
boy
right
goes
by him,
unlaps himself.
Yeah.
And Lenio will be next.
No, those things are scorched. He's just desperately trying to cool them down, and you can see. I mean, the wear is palpable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, come on, go in! You got it. No, he missed it. He's given up on it.
Man.
He's decided to go all in. Take that roll of the dice.
Yeah,
And
but even if it
Lenio,
starts
look at
raining,
that.
they're not going to be any bloody good, are they?
Oh no, he'll have nothing to go on.
I roll the dice, come in. I mean, he's 12 seconds ahead of Ginger Ninja,
Yeah, well, that must be.
who's
what he's thinking.
on absolutely screwed intermediates.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got his front left is solid red.
Yeah. This will be one to watch. Speaking of guys on controllers, because as we know, his wheel broke.
Yep.
Actually, it was his pedals, wasn't it?
No, because he took the. You remember the photo he
yes.
sent through where he completely
Yes.
disassembled the entire wheel. I mean, fair play on having a crack, but
Gotta try.
yeah, I wouldn't know what to do.
No, I
Just
know
be
what to
like-
do. I would do commentary. Just
Yeah, well,
forego any
we-
racing until I, save my pennies.
Amen to that.
Yeah, he's doing really well on just garbage tires. He's still got a 4-second lead over Rob, who is on the intermediates, and those aren't looking too good.
I think Rob needs to stop again.
Yeah.
I suspect we're going to see a flurry of pit activity when it starts raining.
Yeah, getting
Which
that
it should
impression.
do any time now.
God, it would be so funny if it didn't. But you were talking about what do you think? What do you think Kobayashi Maru is going to do because he went on the wrong tires? I would say penalize himself a day and a half. Would be my guess.
Yeah, he does tend to be quite harsh with himself, doesn't he?
Harder on himself.
But then he'd have to be the same with Darlow Boy though, because he's done exactly the same thing.
That's fair.
So
All right,
I think
so
Murcielago could probably pit and still get out in front at the moment.
I would think he's going to make the delta.
Nearly
Ginger
30
Ninja's
seconds. Okay, yeah, well,
both those enters, so
not,
got to that.
not before together. Where? What to? What do you go on? I mean, I assume these guys are looking at the weather radar, but not a Scooby. I wouldn't know.
I'd say it's like an apartment without a bog. I'm sorry, a flat without a bog. Nothing to go on.
Nothing to go.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, I'm a daddy.
He's gone on to full wets. Oh, it's raining! It's raining!
Ooh, look out!
The windscreen wipers are on. The rain is coming down. Here we go.
We found our first genius of the evening.
The last 7 laps are gonna be, well, wet-ish.
Yeah. No, it's coming down. Yep. It's coming down.
It's absolutely tanking it down now. So brilliant.
But how is this going to help Airport Hobo with absolute wear on his left front?
It's not at all.
Darlow
boy,
not again, Darlow. No.
Darlow boy. Well,
buddy.
it's raining. Of course, he's going to spin. Airport Hobo's got to come in. There's no way he can. Yeah. Those tyres must be absolutely useless. Take the second, mate. Come in. Take the second.
What do you think, though? Full wets? Full wets once again?
If it's. I mean, it's going to take the track time to get that wet again, isn't it?
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, we're not going to find out because he ain't coming in.
Wow.
Yeah. Brave man.
That's extraordinary.
Murcielago.
Random Toxie just pirouetted beautifully in front of Airport Hobo, who's now gone wide into turn 1. So that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I think Darlow boy's in the pits. All right, good move, mate. Good move.
Yeah. Don't think there was anything else he could do, really.
Yeah, Toxie's dropped back to 12.
So the guys have got it. If they're going to pit, they've got to do it now.
Indeed. Yeah,
they've got to do it now, or else it's going to be penalty city for pitting within. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Well, does it count in a wet race? I didn't think that we did that in wet races.
Well, there's no tyre requirement, but I thought
pit restriction.
Is the pit window still the same?
You know, I don't remember seeing any pit restrictions, but you know me.
Okay. Well, maybe it's probably me who's wrong, to be fair. But Splatter is in third.
Yes. By God, he's still got some tires left too, although it is pouring down the rain.
He's on inters.
Yeah, and a full-blown monsoon and Warren enters to boot.
So Woody's on full wets, but has just binned it and gone into the gravel. Yeah, so if I was Rob, I'd probably just stay where he is. Just leave the tyres on.
Yeah, fully greased out the curbs.
I've got everything crossed, Rob. I hope you're going to bring this one home, mate.
You and me both. And if he wins this thing, I just bring the noise.
To be honest, if he gets a podium, I'd be so chuffed for him, because I don't know if he's got a podium in Group 4 or Group 3 before. I know he has the sort of same car stun days and stuff, but
he definitely has it in his races. Oh my God, Airport Hobo! Oh, big off. No spin. But a
penalty.
Very big off, and we'll see if it's a penalty. He's already got a half second on him when he went in. Spoon!
Where was that, turn 1?
That was on turn 1, yes. Nope.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it was on turn 1.
Turn 1, okay.
Yep, turn 1.
Okay.
And Spoon goes wide. Maintains that spot where he unlapped himself, at least around Airport Hobo. we got around him.
Okay. Splatter is looking like he's in. Oh, as he goes off track, looking like he's increasing his lead over Willie.
Perhaps not. He does not have to push that hard with an 8-second.
No, I don't think he does. What's he got? 4 laps after this one?
And all-wheel drive and intermediate
And all-wheel drive.
tires.
That's 2 seconds a lap. You got this, Rob. Come on.
And a half-second penalty on Willie Ham, who's his closest competitor.
Excellent. So Murcielago's off into the distance. His tyres are absolutely done, but he has fuel till the end of the race.
Yeah,
30-second lead.
Oh, yeah.
He could, you know.
He can afford to drop 10 seconds a lap almost. I mean, you know, that's fairly insurmountable. It would take an epic mess up.
Yeah. He does like his home races, doesn't he, Murcielago?
He's so good. Well, he's good everywhere, but when he's here, oh my God.
It's like a whole, well, yes, wise words indeed.
For me? Oh, how dare you say
well,
something?
you know, yeah. Even a blind squirrel finds the occasional nuts.
That is completely against your personality. But thank you. Thank you for saying.
Amen to that.
I appreciate it.
Oh, God, come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. Just keep it together, mate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Han Solo called it in this race.
Yeah, I would like to say he's got this. And he's got a podium, but I won't say that for obvious reasons.
Yeah, don't. Just keep it on track. That's all we gotta say. Keep it on track. It is quite wet. We're going into the dark blue here.
Yeah, there's puddles for sure.
Let's see what's going on at the back here. It seems to be getting interesting back there as drivers try to unlap themselves. Kobayashi Maru just picked up a second. Some naughtiness.
Yeah. And Darlow Boy now back on the wets. And he's putting up behind Lidio.
Yep, trying to see if the slipstream will do any good.
Oh.
That's a wiggly Renault there, and yeah, it cost him.
Yeah, through he goes.
Ordinarily, that NSX is going to punch a nice big hole through the air, but will it do any good at these rates of speed?
I don't know. I think we need to talk to a physicist or something who knows about such things. Not convinced we've got many physicists in the Generation X.
So we don't have any aerodynamics engineers in the group.
Brethren, but who knows? You might know a guy who knows a guy, kind of thing.
Just give Adrian Newey a call. You know everybody.
Yeah, actually, yes, sod it. Let's get him on. He's got nothing better to do. Apart from receive abusive emails from Christian Horner, probably.
I'm sure
he seems to have a penchant for that.
What about?
Naughty Christian.
I'm still bitter about the Andretti decision, so it's going to be a while before I get back into that.
Well, because they said he couldn't join F1, right?
Yeah.
How can you... Someone called Andretti comes and says, I really want to join F1. How the hell do you say no to that?
It was a massive shocker to me. I don't want to speculate too much. I have my ideas, but I'm not going to share them in public right now.
Oh, go on, you scamp.
No, I'm still just a little too bitter. I don't want to say anything I'll regret later, which again is so unlike me.
Yeah.
Murcielago is getting just a tad wobbly.
Well, he can afford a few wobbles, though, can't he? He's 33 seconds ahead. He's a lap and a half to go.
I'm gonna say, well, I think he's got very little to worry about given Airport Hobos tires, because they're gone, getting gone.
He's all right. Murcielago's a screws us. I think these boys have both won stopped, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliantly so. Merch being on the intermediates, that really worked out for him. He's in a position now. He got so much of a lead that he can afford to take it gingerly around the track.
Yeah, Splatter less so he's got 4 seconds now between himself and Will.
Boy,
Will, if you're listening, mate, you've won the bloody championship. Let Rob have a third.
Rob's going like, never will I let you do that.
He's probably absolutely stabbing effigies of me for saying that anyway. But,
Rob's like, no, bring it, man, bring it.
I got this.
Oh yeah.
Shut your holes, Gruppy Toff. I got this.
For all the self-effacing bullshit on his car, it's like, nah, bring it, bitches.
Right, yeah. Because I think they're on chat together at the moment, aren't they?
I bet they are.
I think Will and Rob. And yeah, so this is where I come in with my helpful. Because when Rob was winning the. I said it the other week. Rob was winning one of the races. I think it was round Brands Hatch in the LFA same car Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We were all on chat, and he was breathing so heavily, and you could tell it was him. So I was trying to be helpful by saying, "Is anyone else getting hard listening to Rob's heavy breathing?"
Right.
Oh dear! I was just, and he was. You could see he was just. That's the last bloody thing I wanted to hear. Thank you so much for saying that.
We got some breaking news according to Canada. Adrian Newey has just signed to GenX Racing for $10 and some biscuits.
Yeah, good man. I knew he wasn't cheap, but he could be had. So that's great news. So can we get his view on slipstreams in the wet weather and lower speeds?
Yeah.
What are we going to call him? We need a nickname for him if he's coming on board. He can't be Adrian Newey. That's. Oh, and Winnie has just got a 1 second penalty.
Oh.
Splatter that. All of the Isle of Sheppey breathe a loud sigh of relief. It looks like Rob, and they're on the final lap.
There they are. Yeah,
the Isle of Sheppey are going to take their first podium. Yeah. The Isle of Sheppey are going to earn their first podium finish in a Group 4 race. Fantastic stuff.
In the wet.
In the wet, indeed. We've got Murcielago coming down to the second last corner now.
You have to say, brilliant tire selection by really.
He's done so well.
Yeah.
And they'll be going mad in Salzburg once again this evening. The homeboy has done it again.
Oh, pull out your red wine
Here he
flags.
comes, indeed. Murcielago crosses the line to win. Fantastic race, mate. Well done. Airport Hobo, who's somehow managed to eke out those absolutely knackered wets.
Never a thought.
And he's 25 seconds between him and third place. So great stuff, mate. Well done. I think you got the rough end of the stick because it was dry for so long. But well done. Congratulations, Travis. Good stuff.
Gotta say, driver of the day is going to be a tough one. Commentator's driver of the day. I mean, Chris, we love Splatter. We're always happy to see him get a podium. He drove a brilliant race, great strategies. But can you say enough about Murcielago? I mean, really, because the tire strategies, the way that he's handled himself here, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, epic race from them both, frankly. Well, the top three, I think. Well, Woody in the only non-four-wheel drive car.
Oh, yeah.
So great 5. Drive from Woody to come in fourth. Well done.
Hey.
And with his spin across the line.
Never disappoints. Look at this. Devlin.
Ginger Ninja just do. Oh, Christ.
Had a hell of a fight.
Oh, wow. Darling, wow, that looked like last corner action to me. Here comes Lidio.
Excellent flash. And Kobayashi Maru's going to finish. He's going to finish down flat on the pedal. So good for him.
Absolutely.
Good race. Bold move going
Super
for the
stuff.
slicks there at the middle of the race.
Well, yes, the illegal slicks. We hardly saw Johnny Mackers at all, did we? He was
No, unfortunately,
in
we did not see
a
much
bit
of
of a
Johnny.
race
But
on his own. But
well done, Reinhardt. My goodness.
indeed, indeed. So there we have our final standings for tonight's race in Austria. We have in first place Murcielago in the Lamborghini. Best lap of a 1:41.4, which no, it wasn't the fastest lap of the race, was it? But fantastic race, mate. Well done. In second, Airport Hobo in the Bugatti 1:42.4. Splatter in third in the Ataxi with his Star Wars brethren with him this evening. 1:42.6. Great drive, Rob.
Yeah, the
Congratulations.
force was with him.
The force was definitely with him, indeed, indeed. Fourth, Willie Ham, the first of the two-wheel drive finishers in the McLaren 650S. So great drive from Willie tonight on a 1:43.0. Absolutely brilliant. Ginger Ninja in the Sylvia in fifth on a 1:41.9. Devlin in the 155, a 1:42.3 in sixth. Johnny Mackers in seventh in the BMW with a fastest lap of 1:42.6. Spoon in eighth in the McGann Trophy 11 on a 1:41.0.
Is that
Sorry, go
the
on.
fastest lap or close to it? No.
No, it's 1:30 something, wasn't it? Yeah,
Darley
boys. Darley Boy in ninth in the Honda NSX with the best lap of a 1:39.7. Who stewards inquiry as to whether he was using the right tyres or not, but Kobayashi Maru did exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
he
well, we'll
makes
call
the
it
rules.
the best
So
lap on
we'll see how that comes out. So Lidio in 10th in the other McGann, a 1:40.8. Kobayashi Maru in the SLS on a 1:42.8, and Random Toxie in the Corvette, which we all now know is built in Kentucky. Was it Bowling Green in Kentucky?
Indeed.
In 12th on a 1:46.4. So there we go.
Fantastic. I'm going to be honest with you, Mark. I was not looking forward to this, but it made a liar out of me.
Yeah, well, I think it was a lot more interesting than we had any right to expect. So,
it was superb. It was a superb race. Yeah. Well done, Justin. Don't hit me, please.
Yeah, just to reiterate, Justin, I didn't say anything bad against it at all. So, right.
Let's get to the.
Are we going over
here.
to talk to the? Yeah. Hang on, I need to. I made a complete faux pas of the last one, and I forgot. I complete Ginger Ninja sounded really pissed off because I forgot him.
So we won't forget it this time. I promise you.
No, I'm just going to take a quick photo.
There you go.
Of the finish, so I don't forget anyone.
So smart. Yes, do that. All right, I'm going to join the party while you're taking pictures, and I'll see you in the party.
Righto.
Adios. Hasta la vista.
You got a stonker for winning that, didn't you, Nurburgring?
Yeah.
Oh, you listened to the chatter. That was a good one, guys.
Evening, Greg.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed, Greg.
Oh, much to talk about. And Mark will be on momentarily to do just that. There he is. All right, boys, enjoy. I'm off for a piss.
Good evening, all.
Hey, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
Have we all dried out?
Yeah, mostly.
Apart from the house crack. What a lovely.
Thanks for that, Simon. Yes.
Bit too much information there.
That's two I've had this evening. There's Greg talking about him standing in his budgie smugglers, and now I've got Simon's arse crack. Fantastic.
Lovely.
Fantastic. Indeed. So, Murcielago.
Yes, sir.
You kind of like it in Austria, don't you?
Yeah, not bad.
Fantastic race tonight, mate. I mean, there was a right old ding-dong between you and Airport Hobo for most of the first part of the race. And It was brilliant to watch. Happy about it. You must be chuffed a bit, I imagine.
Yeah, airport hobo kind of scared the shit out of me at the start, man. It came out of nowhere, man. And then I was just trying to stick to him because the driver is so fast in the straight bits. Yeah, and then
But the undercut was massive. Well, the undercut was massive.
Yeah,
because you came in for the Inters.
I was surprised that not more people switched over to Inters. I mean, of course, it is a gamble because you never know how strong it's going to rain. But this was so dry during the race, they probably also could have risked slicks. But
yes.
Yeah, a bit of a weird race. I expected a lot more rain than we had, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
But of course it paid off for me because I decided to go to the Inters, which obviously work a bit better in these conditions at the wet tires. And towards the end, when it started to rain strong again, obviously had a big enough gap to just carry it home.
Yeah, it was a fantastic drive, mate. Congratulations, and another win.
Thanks, man.
Another win in your home country. So they'll be going mad in Salzburg this evening.
I think I got to have to have a talk with Justin about a rain-only championship or something.
We just Red Bull Ring and the Mall.
Suzuka.
In the wet.
Yeah, Suzuka.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Trax Airport Hobo.
Hey, Mark.
God, you limped those wet tyres a long way in the dry. Sure.
Yeah, I was hoping the rain would not be so disappearant in the middle there, and I really got pretty decent wear on those wets. So I tried to kind of fuel save and allow Murcielago to catch back up there because I was getting a little bit of a lead. But I was planning on just doing a one stop right in the middle, but I still did a one stop, but I didn't end up changing my tires because I thought the rain would come back sooner. So I lost quite a bit of time there. Yeah, it really didn't kick in until late, but yeah. Yeah, but
great drive, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Yeah, me and Greg were discussing it. He's got to stop for tyres, surely. but no, you did not. So one set of tyres the entire night. Well done.
Yep.
Good stuff. And Splatter.
Hello.
Is that your first Group 4 podium?
No. I did have the one in the Mazda.
I was bigging it up as well. But you must be pretty pleased. That was a great drive, mate.
Oh, very, very pleased. Yeah, I mean, again, it was a case just like the Mazda podium. It was a case of just having the right car for the circumstances. The four-wheel drive obviously was the go-to for this race. It just was quite fortuitous. I was in one, but I made a mistake on lap 2. I think I had too much traction control, and I just lost at the top of the hill and almost stopped. And then I binned it on the next corner and ended up going back to about 8th or 9th. But it made it fun, sort of, trying to fight my way back through the field and make advantage of the situation. And then
I bet you were thinking at the time, thank God I've done that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have to say that was one of the most fun races purely for the last sort of 10 or so laps when you're just watching that radar like a hawk and trying to work out, is it worth going on to the slick tyres, because it was drying so much. And then sort of gambling, I ended up staying on the Inters, which were getting absolutely shredded. And of course, then it was raining so much that the Inters were not the best either. I had Willie sort of breathing down my neck towards the end, which is never good. But yeah, great fun. Fantastic race.
Well, congratulations on your podium, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. We were cheering you on.
Normal serviceability next week, I'm sure.
Okay. And thanks for the easy shout in the cab passengers this evening.
I did say it was going to be a bit easy for you this time. It was a bit of a Star Wars tribute this week. So
yeah, excellent stuff. Well done, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Willie, the highest finisher of the two-wheel drive cars. That's something to take away.
Yeah, I'm
and
happy with that.
as well as the Gr.4 championship, I believe. So
Yes, thank you.
congratulations.
I'll pop the champagne 1 minute.
Hey, whoever's kid that was, tell him to close the door to the bathroom.
So you must be pretty pleased with that, mate. Difficult car,
Yeah.
difficult race to drive in rear-wheel drive cars, but did a great job.
Yeah, it was good fun. I went for the similar to Travis, stick with the same tyres, didn't change the tyres.
Okay.
I was just hoping the rain came a bit earlier, so me, Rob, and Travis, I think we're doing a rain dance, and eventually did come. But I think I must have just melted them a bit because I went off. I don't know how many times in those last few laps. Just had understeering in the corners and badly, but couldn't catch Rob. Rob was pulling away quite happily, I think.
Yes, he was. We had the obviously, but great drive, Willie, and many congratulations. Obviously, if you take Danny's view on these things, you never win it until you've won it at the last race, but essentially you've won it. So congratulations on your Gr.4 championship.
Thank you very much.
What am I?
Congrats, Willie.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Good stuff. And Ginger Ninja.
Evening, Mark.
I took a photo of the finishes so I didn't forget you this week. You just sounded, and rightly so, quite pissed off the last one. But
we're all
good race tonight, mate. You were great race tonight. You were throwing that Sylvia all over the shop, and you had a great battle with Darlow Boy earlier. It was super.
Yep, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Them last 3 laps, I was just saying to Darlow Boy on chat that my arse was wet through and red hot. It was just,
oh God.
Well, backwards and forwards, undercutting each other, and it was superb.
Brilliant. Good stuff. Well, fantastic finish again. Well done, mate.
Yep, cheers, Rod.
Have we got Johnny Mackers on still?
He just left.
He left.
He just left. Okay, I was blathering on clearly. Hang on, I have to go to my other photograph now. Darley Boy.
Hello.
Hello, mate. That looked like a hoot on the slicks.
Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah. We were counting the number of times you were revolving the car.
I think that the shorter list was how many times I had it pointing the right way.
Yeah, true. Yes. Oh, good. But you look like you're having a good laugh anyway.
Yeah, it was good fun. Don't mind doing a bit of figure skating while I'm doing it.
Indeed, yes. The tall routine of GenX racing.
In all honesty, I quite enjoyed it. I had a good battle with Willie Ham at the beginning. Absolutely loved that. That was just top notch. And then obviously towards the end, I was kind of unlapped myself from Ginger Ninja. So yeah, that was quite fun.
It was some cracking racing tonight. It was really good.
I think my biggest problem was I forgot that it had been raining coming out on the slicks. So like literally hit the wet, and it was just like, oh look, there comes the back end again.
Yeah, I don't know if Greg put it in the stream, but I was certainly watching it when you did that.
Oh, I just couldn't believe it.
Because that pit exit's an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah.
It was
especially if it's wet. Jesus, especially when you come out on the slicks, it's just like it's like ice.
Yeah, I think I did 2 replays on that one. It was that good.
Only 2?
It's all I could muster. We had a race to watch. Believe me, I wanted to make that the highlight of the week.
Oh, don't, please.
See how charitable I'm feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good stuff. And Random Toxie.
Hey.
Looks like you were having some good battles tonight, mate.
Yeah, it was good. I was hanging in there, especially for front rear drive.
Yeah, we
Where-
were saying that the Corvette is basically a car that was designed to be driven in the wet.
Yeah, I mean it was actually handling really well. I was very pleased with it, but
good.
it all fell apart about lap 24, I think, for me, because I was making a gamble and I had just pitted and gotten IM tires instead of the wets because I was start off on full wet.
Right.
And I stopped and got fuel and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm set. And then I said, okay, now I'm going to get those slicks on because it doesn't look like it's going to rain the rest of the race. And then the second I put those things on, it started raining. I'm like, oh. And then I tried to actually pit, but
Okay.
I spun out and then the game picked you up and put you back on the track.
Yeah.
And then I tried to go into the pits, and they're like, nope, and you shunted me back out onto the straightaway again. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
I guess I'm doing a lap.
You at that moment.
That cost me at least like a full lap or two of getting lapped. I'm like, well, what can you do? That's rolling the dice and getting a snake eyes. So
Yeah, but you had a lot of bursts of speed there for sure.
yeah, and I was actually driving pretty well considering. I mean, I was always in about like 10th or. I mean, I qualified in 10th, I think. I stayed there
You
pretty
pulled up
well
to single digits.
Yeah, I got up into 8th, I think, at one point. But then, because of the pits and stuff. But then, that just bended at the end. but it was a good race, though.
Fantastic stuff. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We certainly did.
And Spiffy, thanks for joining, as always,
Always a
and running
pleasure.
the wonderful stream. It's
Always a
hoot as
pleasure to be
always.
with you, Mark.
Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. So thank you to everyone who's watched. Thank you to the drivers for some remarkable entertainment this evening. Congratulations to Murcielago, Airport Hobo, and Splatter on their finishes. And if you've liked what you've seen this evening, please do give us a like and subscribe to the channel because it would mean the world to us. And if you want to get racing with us, there are QR codes in the beginning of the stream, which will take you straight to our Discord server, and you can be up and running with us in no time at all. We hope to see you on track. So, thank you, everyone. I'm just because it's the last race last week, the official crowning of our new Group 4 champion, Mr. Willie of the Hamiltons.
Indeed, congratulations.
I'm just trying to see where it is. Does anyone know?
Dragon Trail Gardens, I think.
Oh, Dragon Trail Seaside. Epic.
Oh,
Carnage Fest.
Chicken of death.
That's literally
The
my-
death chicken.
Absolutely epic. I can't wait for that. This is like Le Mans in the wet again.
We'll just stick a
That's like
camera
my
in.
least favorite track.
We'll just stick a camera in the death chicken and don't watch anything else.
Well, Will, you don't have to bother racing if you want to, mate. I think you've won it anyway.
It'd be
so,
funny to
yeah.
watch. It'd be funny to watch.
Join us on the stream.
Yes, you can count on that. So brilliant. So that's next Monday at 8 o'clock. So thanks all, and we'll see you at the next one.
Good night,
Guys,
gents.
see ya,
Thanks a lot,
guys.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.